Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling, and shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhollow today? Oh, gosh. Well, there's always so much admin stuff to do in life, you know? Especially when stuff's going on in your life, I suppose. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's not worry about it. Now I'm gonna de-stress with some nice relaxing Animal Crossing as we continue building our rainbow trail, I suppose. That's kind of what we're doing right now. Oh, actually, because there was a meteor shower last night, we need to go collect some, what are they called? Star fragments. I was going to call them star bits. That's something different. Hello everyone. I don't even know what that is actually. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 4:43 PM on Wednesday, October 7th, 2020. Is there really no news for me to share today? I guess so, but give yourselves a pat on the shoulder, folks. You made it halfway through the week. Is it only halfway through the week? It's Wednesday. I thought today was Friday for some reason. I just woke up and my brain was in a Friday mood, apparently. How does that work? Ask my brain, not me. Something from Diana. Oh, subscriber. I started writing this message because I had something to tell you, but now all of a sudden I'm completely drawing a blank. It's quite embarrassing, but I shall send you this letter anyway. Forgetfully yours, Diana. We should get rid of lots of our mail because we have too much, to be honest. What can we get rid of? What are these other ones? Like, we can get rid of this. Oh no, I don't know. That's a... Go like, get rid of these random ones, you know? Throw away. I'll do this off camera, because that's incredibly boring, sorting out mail. But the problem is I keep forgetting, so who's our visitor for today? Is it Red? It's not Red, it's a wandering visitor, so... Flick, CJ, Sahara... Actually, we had Sahara on Monday, didn't we? Or did we not? Oh, we could have Gadabara. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to get some star fragments. We're going to buy some candy, because if I don't do it on camera, I'm going to forget. Still haven't done back deep sea diving for those new deep sea creatures yet. That's okay, we're not going away at the end of this month, so we got some time. We don't need another pumpkin stool, probably. So we'll just sort of let that go for now. Just got to make sure to buy some candy every day. Candy a day, it keeps the doctor... here, I guess. whatever the opposite of away is. Oh, okay. What have I been up to today? Played some TFT this morning. And then basically had to do some phone calls and send some emails and stuff. Not very interesting, to be honest. I also did a bit of drawing. I still haven't done the Spiritfarer stuff. Like, finished off a Spiritfarer drawing because I need, like, a time slot. I don't know how long it takes me to draw and do things. Which is, it's actually kind of insightful, to be honest, because this is the first time I've ever actually, like, timed myself properly. Oh my gosh, the Joy-Con drift on this Joy-Con is actually getting ridiculous now. In fact, it happened to Ali so much, but I think he just bought 2 new Joy-Cons because it was getting so annoying for him. Luckily, I only play Animal Crossing, it's not that big a deal yet. And I don't know what we're going to do with all these star fragments. As I've also learnt, you can only get 20 each day by wishing upon 20 stars. So, hello Vivian, what are you up to? Disenjoy. Yeah, I need like an actual time slot. Like an hour time slot or something to properly... Oh, we should water these flowers. I actually can't get my thoughts straight, hold on, I'm so distracted. To properly... finish off that drawing and do my shading and doing the background, which to be fair, it's actually a much simpler background in this one compared to so many of the others. Like, I don't think I've posted the witness art yet on my Twitter because normally I do it when the series ends, or try and do it at the series starts. I mean, normally I try to do it when the series starts, but I often forget, so that's why. Those were not the two I meant to water. Yeah, the witness background was so like complicated compared to it's by far and away the most complicated background of all the video games thumbnails I've done. Opus Magnum was also, which is an upcoming one, spoilers, it's also a decently complicated one, but it's like it's not too bad. It's not as bad as Witness. Witness is because I decided to do it from so far away, so there's so many details to put in. Opus Magnum I sort of just like, you know, cropped out half of it. I was like, whatever. Doesn't matter anyway. I'm not sure also how I feel about the Opus Magnum thumbnail. Like, I feel like it's drawn well, but the colours, because I'm trying to use the colours in the game, they're very sort of washed out, like muted colours, and all sort of blends together, which makes it look a bit in my opinion, but still. I've also learned that these red roses producers we should keep an eye on them. If they produce a white rose, then they're probably the correct red roses to actually make blue roses. But it turns out the red roses that you get from those can be used to also make blue roses, so we've been throwing away a lot of red roses for no apparent reason. Despicable, I know. It's a Looney Tunes reference for you there. Anyway, don't remember what I was saying. We have 2 chimneys. That's crazy. You like that rainbow trail starting up there, Diana? Anyway, I don't really remember what I was saying anymore. Oh yeah, this is like the first time I've actually recorded myself drawing, and as I've learned, I spent about an hour so far doing, that's really pretty, whatever it is, doing the sketching, the sketch liner and flat colour phase. Took about an hour, so I assume it's going to take maybe half an hour to an hour longer to do the colouring and the shading, sorry, the shading phase. Artist robe? What on earth is that? I don't know, it's pretty though. I didn't bring the tailor tickets. A fool I am. We can buy another cat hat, I suppose. Sure, why not? What was I saying? I don't remember. How do I lose my trail of thought so easily? Oh yeah, so I need like a half an hour slot where I know I won't be distracted or disturbed while I'm doing it to actually finish off Spirit of everything. So I think I'll probably do that tomorrow morning when there's the League of Legends World Championships. There'll be some more games being played tomorrow. Oh, what do you think about Diana? So got that going. But the goldfish is, goldfish is a little bit difficult. I'll try and catch one for you, but I'm absolutely gonna forget. So yeah, I need to finish that off at some point. And then I actually need to probably start drawing on the 3rd series, which will need to be done at some point. And I'll make another one for that. Ooh, my microphone. I'm sorry, my mic sounds a little bit old, so sometimes the mic just swings down randomly. Let's have a look and see what flowers we need to get. We need to get yellow mums, yellow lilies, and yellow cosmoses. Okay, can do. Yeah, and then I need to record a commentary over that video. Oh, you know, there's not going to be yellow mums any over here. I don't really plant many mums about. Oh, never mind, there's 3 right here. So I need to record a commentary over that, which I presume I'm just doing commentary, I don't know. My entire channel is just commentary. Isn't it? It feels like, not in season, but in keeping with a theme. If I just continue to do random commentary. So yeah, I don't know, I guess I'll talk through my process, what I'm doing in a time lapse. I'm not going to obviously record continuously for 1 hour. Commentary, that is insanity. Any lilies up here? Not any I can see. Lilies we'll probably have to take from Maroon's house. So yeah, we've got that coming. That should be interesting. I don't know what music I'll put on top. Something... hopefully that I can put on for free and it's okay. Or maybe I could put Spirit Fair music on top. That sounds quite nice. I don't know. I suppose we'll decide when we come to that point. Otherwise for now, you just got that time lapse to look forward to. Some new sort of different content. I don't know. A go board. You know what's interesting is how bad humans are. Well, at least how bad I am. Estimating time, you know. I think it's generic human things. Aren't humans bad? Like, humans are not very good at estimation or something? I feel like I read that somewhere once. Before we do this, I realised we should check this beach and see if we've actually got Galavaro visiting our island today. Like, I actually think it took me longer than an hour to normally do the sketch and line arts and flat colours of the drawing. If you asked me, you asked me how long do you think it took you? I'd be like, I don't know, 2 hours. But I think it's also a lot of the time I don't do it continuously in one like big go. I sort of like take a break, watch a video, hop back to it in bits and pieces, so it feels like a lot longer than it actually is. When really, maybe I'm not that slow. I don't know, it's just interesting. Like, if you think about it, hold on, what's this? Lucky Gold Cat. Okay, that was something I got from last night, I think. Do you know how long it takes you to do things? Like anything? Also, I'm not sure if I muted myself when I coughed there, so sorry if that was a bit loud. Perpetually sore throat. Don't worry about me. It says for time estimation to do things. I feel like I'm terrible. Oh, it is Gulliver. I feel like I'm terribly bad at estimating how long things take to get done. And the consequence of that is I leave lots and lots and lots of time for things to potentially get done, because I like to be prompt. I don't like to be late for things. So well, that sort of thing. If you give yourself ample time, like way more than enough time to do something, that means you can get it done. But if you break things down, I don't know. I was thinking about when I was brushing my teeth, because sometimes I do a timer, because you know you're meant to brush your teeth for like 3 minutes or something. I mean, obviously that's not like a hard and fast rule. Like 1 minute of good brushing is a lot better than 3 minutes bad brushing, presumably. I don't know. I'm not a dentist. Don't quote me on that. But like things like that, you know, I was brushing my teeth before I was brushing my teeth, and then I was like, oh, that's probably about 3 minutes. But like I decided to time myself. I looked at the timer. It was 1 minute. I was like, what? How's it been only 1 minute of me brushing my teeth? It feels like it's been so long. And I've also brushed like all of my teeth now. And what am I going to do? Just like brush my teeth again? I mean, that short answer is yes, I suppose. Taking careful care of the gums. You don't want to have gum abrasion and rub them all away, or however it works. I don't really know. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just terrible at estimating how long things take. This reminds me, back in apparently everything reminds me of something. Back in year 5, so I was 10. Yeah, 10. We had a year 5 Smash Challenge, which is like a team Smash Challenge. I don't know, you might know it as like mathlete competitions or whatever in America. It's basically just like doing maths questions, but like against other schools. And we did it for, I don't know, I think it was our county. By the way, we won. We won in the local tournament, and then we went to the finals, and we won in the finals. So I'm very good at maths in year 5 apparently, and so was the rest of my team. This reminds me, that was because I've taken part into a lot of maths competitions, unsurprisingly. Maybe not unsurprisingly. I think I talked about my math proficiency before. I'm alright at maths, I would say. So, but the year 5 maths competition's a bit weird, because you know they don't want to just give you year 5's maths problems. I mean, they're like 10. They're like, we're not gonna know how to solve a lot of these, or we're just like all boring and stuff. Or find it boring and stuff. They want it to be interesting. It would be like, yeah, maths is cool. So they had a lot of these like wacky challenges. Like I remember one of them is they gave you a toy car and they were like, look at this toy car and imagine it does like a Libra fragment. Imagine it does like 20 rotations of its wheel. How far would the car have cycled or driven? I suppose would be the correct word. And that was a very interesting one. It was meant to be like estimation, and before you just be like push the car 20 times and just look. You can't do that because the wheel looked identical from all sides, but that's basically what we did anyway. Because I think what we did is there's a little plastic seam on the wheel, so we pushed the car, they give you like rough paper as working out, and so we laid out the A4 paper all in a row, put it on the start point, and then rolled it 20 times and saw how far it went across the paper. And I think it went like 1.5 times across the length of A4 paper. And we were like, we're pretty sure that the A4 paper is like 30 centimeters long, so we're going to put like 45 centimeters down. But those aren't the exact numbers. That's basically how we did it though. Which is a pretty hilarious way, I think, of doing it in retrospect. Because I suppose the way they probably wanted you to do it was to, like, circumference of a circle, you know, 2 pi r, guess the radius of a wheel, and then multiply it by 20. And then just guesstimate what 40 pi times the radius is. But I guess we were very practically minded. At least, actually, to be fair, I'm actually quite theoretically minded, if anything. But the three people I was with, at least two of them, were very practically minded. I don't know what they're doing now, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were engineers. Anyway, yeah, so they had a lot of weird rounds like that, and one of the rounds. Sorry, I thought I saw the computer chip. There you go. One of the rounds was about. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll just sell it. I mean, Diana's house is eventually going to get an overhaul anyway. One of the ones was like, all right, basically close your eyes, and then on the count of go, there's going to be silence, and then when we say stop, you're going to have to guesstimate how long that time period was between us saying start and stop. Sorry, go and stop, or whatever they said. I don't know. It wasn't very important. So that's what we did. I can't remember what I did. I think I just went 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Which is weird because Mississippi is very much an American thing, not an English thing. I don't know what the English equivalent is. I think it's elephant, but I'm not sure. For counting seconds. And then it was just like, there we go. Guess the time. I actually remember, because I was like, I think that was 19 seconds, and then one of my friends was like, I think that was 20. And then we were just like, man, do we put 19 or 20? Or maybe I said 18 and 20, and then we put down 19 in the end. So there we go. In retrospect, if I did it now, I would be like, we should definitely put down 20, because this is like a maths competition, and they're going to be nice to the year. Nice to us, so they're going to probably give us round numbers. But I don't know. Anyway, the long and short of it is, we somehow ended up winning that competition, despite the fact there was even a round. So I was glancing over to see what what flowers we had to plant here. There was a round where it was basically like a quiz, and you had to put up your hand to like they displayed a question on the whiteboard, and then you had to shoot up your hand, and then when it came, and then they basically gave out like little number tickets to whoever put out their hand first, second, third, or fourth, and then you answer in that order. And as soon as someone gets it right, no one else can answer. The thing is, you know, if you think about it, the way they expect you honestly to do it, be like, when you know the answer, you put up your hand, that sort of thing. What everyone else did was they just put up their hand instantly and then worked out as they took time to like deliver out the. We need hyacinths, sorry. As they took time to deliver out the number plates or the number cards or whatever. Me being incredibly honest, I was like, I don't want to do that. I want to put my hand up when I know the answer. And in retrospect, I don't know why one of my friends wasn't like, hey dear, you're probably gonna work it out by the time they get the ticket over to us, so I'm just gonna put my hand up instantly. Which in retrospect, if we wanted to win really badly, that's definitely what we should have done. One of my friends just put up the answer while I just concentrate on solving the question, and then give him the answer once it's done. But we were honest. We were honest to a fault. So we were like, we don't want to do that. That's not how it should be done. But that's how everyone else did it. But yet again, they didn't win, did they? So just goes to show you, cheaters never win, apparently. I guess that's my conclusion. I don't really know. But yeah, I will say that for one of the questions, I put my hand up and I actually got a number. I actually got number 7, which I think is pretty not bad, all things considered, that I was doing it honestly. We need hyacinths. Where are some yellow hyacinths? Oh, there's some down there. Perfect. It's just, I don't know. We were too honest as a group, but we didn't want to cheat or anything. We still won. I feel like that maths competition could have a whole episode of itself. Because I don't know, I have so many random stories from doing maths competitions and maths challenges of that sort of thing. But I don't know. The whole premise of this was estimating really hard. But you know, have you ever heard of a thing of the wisdom of the crowds? Why scientifically it's actually a thing or something. Not just like wisdom of the crowds, like I don't actually know what that phrase means. Now I think about it just on its own. But the thing is, if you get, for example, like, you know that classic fairground or like school fair, sorry, game, we get green mums, white tulips, white mums, where you had to basically guess like a number of beans in a pot or something like that, beans in a jar. There's a lot of like strategies that people use, like, I don't know, work out the volume or whatever of a cylinder or whatever. Apparently one of the best ways to do it is basically just take the mean average of everyone else's guesses, and you'll probably get very close to the answer. That's true wisdom of a crowd, or accuracy of a crowd. I don't really know how to phrase it, to be honest. I just think that's pretty interesting, isn't it? And I believe that's also taking into account the fact that some people are going to have incredibly wrong guesses. Like there'll be like clearly over 100 beans in the car. They'll put like in the jar. They'll put like 10 or something. But even taking into those account, it just all gets smoothed out. You know, it's like law of large numbers, probably. Just like if you get enough guesses that are somewhat, and presuming everyone is trying to guess reasonably close to the actual answer, then eventually the average will probably be the answer. Now, it doesn't quite work in both competitions because, you know, probabilistically speaking, you had to get like basically spot on the answer if enough people answer the question, right? So, and you're not guaranteed, of course, to get the exact answer, but you'll get pretty close, and you have got a good probability chance of doing it. This is estimation. Why is it so difficult? Or why am I so bad at it? We need another white mum and 3 white tulips, which we spotted over there. I don't know, what other estimation things? Distance? Oh, I have no idea how far distances are. Not like short distances here, and I can conceptualize like 100 meters to like 200 meters, sort of, and distances shorter than that. Like, I can conceptualize like 10 centimeters or an inch or something like that. But like, a few kilometers? I have no idea how long a kilometer is. The distance from this city to the next city? I don't know. I have no idea. I've legitimately no idea. I have no guesses for how long it would take me. And I think, you know, it's probably because I can't drive. That probably like contributes to the fact that I have basically no guesses for distances. Because I feel like if you drive a lot, you'll be like, oh, I know it takes about an hour to get there if I'm driving at like 30 miles per hour, so it's about 30 miles from here to that place. But me, I take public transport most of the time. I was like, oh, it takes me 14 minutes by train to get here. How long is that? I don't know. How fast is a train? Let's see. White hyacinths, white roses, white lilies. Okay. And white cosmoses. Nah, we'll save that for next time. Hyacinths, roses, lilies. Just like, I don't know. And it's crazy, like, you see these like pub quizzes or things like that. Like, there's one, I can't remember even where I saw it in a pub quiz, but it was like, guess the diameter of it, no, the circumference of the Earth or something. And the guy got the answer because I was like, well, I know the distance from London to Tokyo is about whatever. So I just like, I don't know, times that by 3 or something. Or maybe it was like, I know the distance from like London to like Sydney or something. And I was like, what? How do you just know these distances? I mean, obviously that's something that you don't like practically learn. It's not like that guy drove all the way from London to Sydney. He was like, oh wow, what was that, like 40 kilometers? Actually, wait, not 40 kilometers, 40,000 kilometers, sorry. Hold on, let's see. Distance, London to Sydney. London to Sydney. Oh, 17,000 kilometers. Okay, 40,000 kilometers, very far off, as it turns out. See, I don't know. I don't know these distances. I cannot conceptualize how large a distance that is. Also, where are all these white lilies? I have no idea where we might have planted some white lilies, because we didn't have any by Savannah's. So I've got to assume I planted some somewhere. How many do we need? We need 2 more. Only 2. I'm gonna hope we planted some somewhere. Otherwise we got rid of all of them because I sold them. Oh, what do you think about Fuchsia? Yikes. Oh hey, you know how some besties have a secret handshake? I was thinking, what if we had that but a secret greeting instead? Would that be cool or just cold? I'm all for it. I don't really know what to do with Fuchsia. Let's get it. I'm trying to think. I don't know. You know, this reminds me of a story in primary school. There was where we were actually being taught about estimation by our teacher, and then she was like, here's one marble, and she put it on the scale, and it was like, I can't remember. Let's say it was 1 gram or whatever. And then she was like, oh, no, I remember. It was using a Newton meter, which is, if you don't know, it's an instrument to measure the force of something. She put a bag on, and then she was like, all right. I put this marble in, and it increased by like 1 Newton or something. Probably not, maybe not. Sorry, the reading is 1 Newton. And she was like, so how many marbles would I have to put in to get 5 Newtons? And me, you know, I was like, 5, obviously. Well, I didn't say it like that, I was more like, 5. And then some people are like, I think it's a bit lighter, it's probably about 4, maybe. And then some people are like 6 or whatever. And there was this one girl in our class who, she wasn't as great at maths, I suppose, is how I'd put it. Do we have no white lilies anywhere? Well, that's troublesome, isn't it? How do we not have any white lilies anywhere? Were they really all at Sylvana's place and we just got rid of all of them? Well, that's troublesome, isn't it? Okay, well, we had to just, I guess, duplicate. It was this one white lily that we've got left. So lesson learned, we should have done this way before the others. So please clone yourself, white lily, and we'll just leave a gap for you. But for now, we'll put these ones down. So what's next to the mums? And she said, 20 marbles, and we were all like, what, 20? You're insane, you see? They only increased by like, one marble. What are you doing? And she, you know, she's true to her word, fair to her, she stuck by it. And then when it came to actually doing the experiment, the teacher put in 4 marbles, and it basically like increased by 0. Just like another 1. And then you know how many it took? It took like 18 marbles for it to completely increase all the way to whatever number she previously said. And we were just like, what? And I bet for that day, that girl got to feel incredibly smart about herself. And she should. She got it right. And she wasn't swayed by our jabs at her being like, at her guesses being outrageous. So, you know, sometimes you got to stick to your guns. Not all the time. Sometimes your guns are pretty wrong. But it's like a probabilistic thing, you know? If you're right 80% of the time, you're still going to be wrong 20% of the time. But it's still pretty good to stick with your gut about 80% of the time. But if you want to take a risk at 20% of the time, go for something you wouldn't say. You might be right. You also might be horribly wrong, so I don't know. Take this all with a grain of salt. I don't really know what the moral was. I don't know if there was moral, if at all. So I guess sometimes you're the catch and sometimes you're the bait. What does that mean? I don't know. I'm just more upset that we don't have any white lilies anywhere. Why have we planted no lilies anywhere? Or why do we only plant them at Sylvana's house? Oh, there's another one. Just have a looky-loo through all these big ones. Try and spot another white lily, which might be hiding somewhere. It's good we didn't get rid of all of them. If we got rid of all of them, that'd be very troublesome in the process of trying to rebuild them. So do these, and then... Come on, there's going to be one more white lily somewhere. Somewhere. I beg of you. Well, I can't see one. So I guess there isn't. But what we need to do is move these Jacob's ladders. Sorry, lilies of the valleys. I keep calling them Jacob's ladders. They're not Jacob's ladders anymore. I don't know why that story stuck with me. Maybe that's the day I was like, man, I am bad at estimation. She completely outsmarted me. And because I was a kid, I was probably all like smug about it, maybe. I was all probably really cocky being like, I'm so smart. then bam, you know. Face full of humble pie, right there. Nowadays, I feel like I'm much more humble about things. I don't know, you're a kid. Kids haven't learned how to be humble yet. Or some kids. And it depends on the situation, you know. You can allow yourself, oh, I didn't dig up any cosmoses, so that's my bad. Allow yourself to feel a bit pride for yourself every now and then. Just don't overdo it, huh? You know, if we're really smart, we can do it like this, right? And then plant. Now does it... No, I think it's this one first. I was wrong. So yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I don't know what my point was throughout all of this. Just like, I don't know, estimation is kind of hard. Well, I guess we'll fill in these cosmoses and lilies next time. Hopefully one bathe and bred another one. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad at estimate. Maybe this is why every time I record a video I'm like, wow, how's it been half an hour already? I'm just so bad at estimating time. My internal clock, something's wrong with it. Maybe I don't have an internal clock. I should get myself one. But anyway, let's wrap this episode off here. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. If you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, and subscriptions greatly appreciated. And if you want to join my Dear Darling Discord, down in the description below. I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's all farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.